First and foremost, thank you to all the captains that came out. Without you guys, we can't do this.
Kevin, can you please speak up? We can't hear you back here.
All right,
you know, common depths that we're going to be going up there is probably 22 feet. That's where I'm going to probably have everybody. So, you know, when we get a fish on, everybody needs to reel up. That's one of the most important things is everybody grabs their rod, I'll grab the net, I'll control the boat. The guy with the fish on, just keep a tight bend in that rod all the time. You don't want to give them any slack. This is a barbless fishery, and so you got to keep good pressure on the fish. I'll kind of be coaching you. So that's kind of the gist of it. You know, just go have fun. This is a TFO event. This is all for you guys, and we really appreciate everything you guys have done for us and our country, so that's why we do it.
It's time for the Northwest Fishing Reports. Come along as we travel to hidden gems and fishing hotspots around the Northwest. You'll see a little of everything as we fish with top guides on their home waters and bring you the latest in tackle, tactics, and techniques to help you catch more fish. With Aaron Board, Mike Carey, and Rob Holman. Now, it's time to go fishing.
Okay, so bait first, then the flasher, and then reel it up to the tip. And make sure you're not tangled. And then check your zero. We're good, we're good. Out away from the boat, so you rock it towards that pole. Straight out. There you go. There you go. Then reel down all the way to the lead ball. When you do that, lift slowly. Lift slowly, lift. Nice. I didn't bonk anybody with that. Hey, there we go. Fishing the boat.
Hold that
okay, we gotta have you hold this fish.
Good morning, David Petty. I'm a Vietnam era veteran stationed aboard the USS Enterprise. I was Navy, I was a dental technician. I'm a part-time writer and come out here and get some kings. Oh man, the Fallen Outdoors, I can't say enough good things about these guys. I've been with them about 2 years. And you know, the things that they do for us veterans is just incredible. And it's more than just fishing and hunting. It's the camaraderie of everybody that's involved. I can't say enough good things about these guys. Go guys.
So what's your approach here when we get that takedown? What are we looking for? How are we handling these fish to get them hooked up?
Generally, I like to let the salmon hook themselves. We want that fish to grab that bait and turn and go away from the boat. That'll in turn suck the hook into the corner of their mouth and get them hooked up really good. If you grab it and try to set the hook before they actually take in line, you just kind of pull it out of their mouth if they're not hooked good.
So we're just looking for an easy pull out of the rod holder.
Yep.
And then start reeling for steady tension.
Yes, sir.
You heard it from Austin Moser right here on Northwest Fishing Reports.
Active duty Army.
Okay.
So,
Your specialty?
Fix radars for a living.
Okay. Where are you stationed?
Joint Base Lewis McCord.
And you came all the way over here for some
I did.
salmon?
I can't. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Okay, you ready? guys, he's got to come right to where you are. Now you got to walk up the rail, walk up the rail. Keep reeling, keep reeling. Keep reeling, keep reeling. Stay on the rail. He's kind of wrapped up. Keep reeling, keep reeling. Okay, lift, lift, lift. Okay, reel down all the way to the flasher. Keep reeling. Okay, now lift. Nice job. Watch your lead.
All right.
King salmon on the boat.
Good job.
Appreciate it. Good job. Yeah, definitely tell.
This is a wild buck. They don't clip a lot of the fish at the hatchery here though, so he might be a hatchery fish. We never know. But go ahead and hold your fish. We'll take a picture. Yeah, just like that. You can just let him hang straight down. It'll look really good.
6 and fish was solid. Absolutely solid fish. First time ever catching a salmon, so I'm pretty excited about that, and they've lived up to their word of being a awesome fighting fish.
How long have you been serving?
Let's see, a little over four and a half years, so next year will be 5 years for me, and I love it. I love it. 2,500 and something miles away from home, but I love it. You know, I don't think I could have went to a better place for, you know, especially for the fallen outdoors. We absolutely have everything in this particular West Coast region, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
I'm with Kevin Whitty. You are now the Eastern Washington chapter lead for the Fallen Outdoors, and you put this event together, right?
Yes, sir. Myself, Austin Moser, Aaron Peterson, and my pro staff put the event together. It involved 8 boats, 19 veterans, and we fished the Hanford Reach for Kings today. It's our 3rd year doing this, and the first year we've had a 100% catch rate for all veterans.
Everybody had fun, Kevin.
Everybody's
having a blast out there. So if somebody wants to get involved in support or as a veteran themselves, how do they do that?
For support, look us up on Facebook at the Look Up Fallen Outdoors support page. And for veterans, look up Fallen Outdoors All Veterans West Coast page. And feel free to join and get involved.
Kevin, thanks for everything you do, for your service, for helping these guys, and for bringing us out here today.
Thanks for coming out and taking a video for us today.
You got it, buddy. All our vets caught fish today. I think it's pretty good, huh?
Absolutely.
What a great event, Austin.
Yep. 2018 TFO, man. We had a good event. We made the best of it. We are down on our salmon numbers, but you know, everybody seemed to have caught fish. Most of the boats seem to be pretty happy. So
sure.
Thanks for coming out, guys. This is great.
Awesome event. Happy to support TFO. What makes Vernita such a great place to fish, Austin?
You know, Vernita is awesome because all these fish are coming here to spawn. So every day there's more and more fish coming into the system, and this is where they're ending their life cycle, and so there's just a lot of opportunity usually.
You guys have a good time?
Absolutely.
Great
time.
Yes.
Great.
Awesome.
First salmon. First salmon.
First salmon, huh?
Biggest fish. Good. Thanks a lot, Austin.
All right.
Glad being here.
Well, I guess we should get the plug in before we put the boat in the water, eh? As you can see, pretty narrow ramp, and it's a pretty small place to back in, especially a big boat.
Hi Mike, thanks for inviting me. This is awesome. It's a nice lake, small launch. Did a great job backing it in.
Let's go catching.
And here we go. I have a feeling it's going to be a fantastic day.
Good morning, everyone. Mike Carey with Northwest Fishing Reports. I'm here today with robh Sy, and we have special guest Bruce Pearson. Bruce is the former owner of GameFishing.com, We're here on Lake Roesiger, and we're going to be targeting kokanee. This lake has a reproducing population of kokanee, but the last couple of years the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife has started to stock the lake as well. So last year 30,000 kokanee were planted into this lake. As you'll see, we've got 3 sections of Lake Roesiger. This lower section has good trout and it's got kokanee in it. We're going to go through this section to the middle section, which is about 2 to 5 feet deep. We're going to get to the far end of the lake, and that's where there's a lot of deep water and some good kokanee action to be had, we hope. So join us and let's go fishing. Going from the second lake section into the main north third section, we come upon this little channel here. It shallows up. They've marked it pretty well, so hard to miss it. We're 1.5 feet deep.
Fish, 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 fish.
Fish on. That didn't take long. Fish happens.
Fish on the planer board.
Hey, Bruce. Hey, you want to take the last one? Keep reeling. No. The trick is when I release the line, I want to try to keep that line reel. Point down and reel. I don't know if it's still on or not.
I think so, Yoni.
Alright, that's one of the planners, I would say.
I think that's the one I had on.
Got that on a Elgin lure, so this is definitely a planter kokanee from last year. A little small. I know there's bigger fish. Here in the lake, so we're gonna put that one back, obviously.
Is this allowed? Or should I just throw it in the lake now?
Are you kidding me? Oy vey.
I'm getting rid of this sucker.
Am I superstitious or not? Well, we caught a fish with a banana in the boat. There's probably a lot of people that are cringing at that shot.
Bruce needed it though.
So you saw how I did that before? You want to take the...
I'll take it off.
Take the clips off, and then don't just let it fly. Point the rod back. This is like
And
rocket
don't let
science.
this go.
yeah. Let it go in the boat. He looks like he's still on there, eh?
Yeah.
And that looks like a better fish.
That's a good fish.
Well, I'll reel it in.
Here.
You can do the netting though.
That'd probably be a good idea.
That's a nice fish.
That's a nice fish.
Yep.
It's a nice fish.
Don't just stand here and look pretty.
Don't lose them. Oh, don't lose them. Yeah. Okay. That's a little more respectable, eh?
Yeah.
It's a pretty fish.
It is a pretty fish. So we caught that on a Fish with Gary little bug and a Max side planer double D Dodger. Get that banana out of here.
What banana?
Fish, fish, fish. Fish.
Yep.
Fish on.
That jumped, didn't it?
About 3.5 or about 3 colors on this one. Yeah, he was jumping like crazy back there. It's a good thing because nobody was paying attention until we heard the flopping. Flopping behind the back of the boat. Somebody's got a fish on. Looks like a nice fish and hooked in the side.
Oh, nope. Oh, look at that guy go. Woo.
Looks like a cutthroat.
Yeah, that's a trout. Kind of a skinny little
Cutthroat.
cutthroat. That's caught on an old goat lure. And so he's hooked. He's hooked in the mouth. Do you want to keep? So that's the, we have a hook in the mouth, so he's legal.
Nice little cutthroat on 2.5 colors out on leaded line. What was that lure, Mike?
An old goat.
Old goat. So, yeah, so far so good. We're having a pretty good morning, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say too. We're having a good morning.
Yeah, very good. All right.
Bruce does need practice.
Man, don't do that. I don't want banana guts on my pants. Oi. Now I gotta throw these pants out.
Throw them in the lake.
We gave the upper lake a good try, but after we got that kokanee and cutthroat, bite just turned off. So we're gonna go back to the first section of the lake where the boat launch is, and we'll troll around there for a little while, see if maybe the water's slightly warmer over there, see if that makes a difference. It's already a good ½ degree warmer here than it was in the upper end of the lake, so we will give it a go.
Catching anything?
Got one little one.
Oh yeah. Good luck.
Warming up.
Yeah, it's a degree warmer in this part of the lake. So we had a hit right away on the planer board. In this case, the hit was a fish jumping behind the planer board. I'm going to check and freshen up our corn. So that was on a pink Elgin God's Tooth. Water temperature over here is about a degree warmer than it was on the far end of the lake. So we're hoping that that's going to make a difference. Maybe we'll find some more willing biters over here. So what I like to do for running a planer board is I'll put a drop weight in front of my lure, probably about 6 to 8 feet in front of the lure, and then I'm going to let out about 30 to 35 feet of line. When I get that 35 feet of line, then I'm going to attach the planer board. After the planer board's attached, I'll go ahead and let out another 40 feet of line. That's going to depend on conditions. We're trolling in a pretty small area here. So because of that, we're not going to take it out too far. Yep.
Even with this?
Oh, no, seriously,
Yes.
no.
No, I got it.
No, but I think the fish came off anyways.
Did it?
Off. What'd you do, Bruce?
Why am I always getting blamed for everything? Just because I brought the banana?
You still got him?
I think you do.
Yeah.
All right, just netting.
Oh, it's going to be like editing. All right. Finally, a fish.
Tiny fish.
Tiny fish.
What was that?
That little fish was able to.
It's a rainbow.
Yeah. That little fish was actually able to make that planer board go sideways. Well, it seems like the God's tooth is the lure they want today. Speaking of want, do you want this fish?
Sure.
All right. In the bucket he goes. Bananas. Maybe not the best idea.
I'm never gonna live this down.
No, you're not. So we had a drone almost get sunk. You got a nice cut on your finger.
Well, we almost lost a drone. We lost a couple fish, but we caught some fish too.
We did.
Caught some pretty nice fish, had a good time. Got a rainbow, cutthroat, kokanee,
Yep.
and we caught a drone. That's pretty,
All right. So maybe the banana wasn't all bad.
it wasn't all bad, but maybe I'll just leave them on next time.
Okay. Everyone, if you're interested in fishing a nice little lake that doesn't get the traffic that Lake Stevens, 7 miles that way, does, this is a good lake to visit. We probably saw 3 or 4 boats all day, and although the fishing wasn't red hot, it'll get better as the season progresses. So I want to thank Robbie for helping with filming today, and Bruce, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for inviting me. It's been a real pleasure.
Likewise. So we'll see you guys on the water.
And online.